Episode 175 begins right at the climax of the Pill Tower Elder election. After an intense alchemy showdown, Xiao Yan finally succeeds in refining a Grade 9 treasure pill, securing the final victory and officially claiming the position of a Pill Tower Elder. Meanwhile, old Demon Ho, who has always been at odds with Yao Lao, looks like he just swallowed a bitter pill. He thought that after years of hard training, he had already surpassed Yao Lao in strength. But now, even Yao Lao's young disciple could casually outperform him in alchemy. Watching Xiao Yan effortlessly refine a Grade 9 pill just leaves him humiliated beyond words. The first elder, however, studies Xiao Yan with open appreciation. With a solemn tone, he announces Xiao Yan as the new small Pill Tower Elder and invites him to attend an important internal discussion alongside Yao Lao. Inside the small Pill Tower Council Hall, the 10 elders gather. The first elder explains calmly that the Pill Tower has always upheld strict neutrality. This tradition has been passed down for generations. Because of this, many elders still oppose forming any kind of alliance, even though the Hall of Souls has been their enemy for years. For them, creating an alliance would break the tower's ancient rules. But Xiao Yan doesn't waste time being polite. He directly points out the ugly truth. The Hall of Souls has been secretly capturing alchemists' souls for years. Although they tried to hide it, rumors have already spread across the continent. As the sacred ground of all alchemists, the Pill Tower should have taken responsibility and protected their own people. Yet for so long, they've been far too passive. If this continues, Xiao Yan warns, alchemists will lose faith in the tower. Once the Pill Tower loses its sacred status, it's no different from any other sect. His words strike at the heart of the problem. The first elder falls silent, clearly shaken. After a long pause, he finally announces the decision. With Xiao Yan now officially an elder, the votes supporting the alliance have become the majority. The proposal to form an alliance has passed. Xiao Yan is visibly thrilled, because the Pill Tower joining is the most crucial part of the entire alliance plan. The first elder sighs, admitting that although the Soul Palace is the common enemy of all alchemists, their overwhelming strength has always made the Pill Tower hesitant to start a full war. But that hesitation has only emboldened the Hall of Souls. Hearing that the official alliance meeting will be hosted at the Falling Star Pavilion in 3 days, and that even the Flower Sect and Burning Flame Valley will be attending, the elders' hearts waver. They finally realize that once this alliance is formed, its combined strength will be something even the Hall of Souls must fear. After resolving everything at the Pill Tower, Xiao Yan and Yao Lao rush back to the Falling Star Pavilion. 2 days later, the pavilion is already bustling with preparations when the first guests arrive, the Flower Sect. Xiao Yan immediately senses that the 2 leading women carry immense power. Unbelievably, both are Banshang-level experts. When Yao Lao greets one of the green-robed beauties, her complicated expression makes him awkwardly scratch his head. Xiao Yan instantly understands. It seems his teacher may have some romantic debts he hasn't fully settled. Before that tension has time to settle, a scorching heat wave sweeps across the sky. A group wrapped in crimson light descends dramatically. The red-haired elder walking at the front gives off a terrifyingly fierce aura. With a smile, Yao Lao introduces him as Old Ancestor Huayun. Xiao Yan studies the old man carefully and feels the vast energy swirling within him. His expression turns serious. This ancestor Huayun has reached the mid-stage of a 1-star Dousheng, someone even stronger than Xiao Yan. Only now does Xiao Yan truly realize how deeply Burning Flame Valley has hidden its strength. The world really has no idea how powerful they are. Huayun laughs heartily, admitting he nearly died breaking through to the Dousheng realm and marveling at Xiao Yan's achievements at such a young age. As they exchange greetings, the first elder of the Pill Tower arrives with his group as promised, shocking even Huayun with this unexpected reunion. With all major forces gathered, Yao Lao invites everyone into the Falling Star Pavilion's main hall to officially begin the alliance discussions. He reassures them that every member of the alliance will hold equal status. No one will interfere in anyone else's internal affairs. This promise finally calms everyone's concerns. Xiao Yan then explains the core concept. This is purely a defensive alliance. When one faction is in trouble, the others will support it. No complicated restrictions, no hidden agendas. The final issue is the most sensitive, the selection of the alliance leader. The position needs someone with both prestige and overwhelming strength. The first elder immediately expresses his support for Yao Lao. Yao Lao no longer refuses, accepting the responsibility. And with that, the new coalition is officially named, the Sky Mansion Alliance. Just as Xiao Yan raises his cup to celebrate the birth of their alliance, a sudden distortion sweeps through the center of the hall. Space twists violently, and thick black mist pours out. The atmosphere freezes as a chilling, emotionless voice echoes across the room. It introduces itself as this Hall Chief, making Xiao Yan's heart clench in alarm. Could it be the Hall of Souls' mysterious Hall Master himself? The black fog finally condenses into a blurry humanoid figure, its form swallowed by darkness. When the first elder sternly demands an explanation, the figure lets out an eerie laugh and corrects him. It is not the Hall Master, but the Deputy Hall Chief of the Hall of Souls. Xiao Yan's sharp gaze instantly sees through the trick. This isn't the man's real body, this is only an energy projection. He sneers openly, mocking the deputy for lacking the courage to show his true form. The deputy, however, refuses to take the bait. Instead, he speaks to Xiao Yan like a disappointed overseer, expressing surprise at Xiao Yan's current achievements, and even regret for not annihilating the Xiao family completely back then. Xiao Yan's anger burns silently. Gathering his Dou Qi, he demands the deputy state his real purpose. He's already prepared to tear this illusion apart. No more games, the deputy finally reveals why he's here. He wants Xiao Yan to hand over the 2Shi ancient god Jade. To apply pressure, he waves his hand, and the surrounding black mist forms a mirror-like screen. When Xiao Yan sees the image clearly, it feels like a thunderbolt slamming into his chest. An explosive killing intent erupts from within him, shattering tables and chairs into dust. Imprisoned in that image is his father, Xiao Zhan. Using this as leverage, the deputy threatens Xiao Yan, hand over the ancient god Jade immediately, or Xiao Zhan's life will be forfeit. But Xiao Yan quickly regains his calm. He knows perfectly well this is only a manipulation tactic. As long as the ancient god Jade stays with him, the Hall of Souls cannot afford to kill his father. The moment he hands it over, they'll eliminate Xiao Zhan without hesitation. So he answers coldly, unless the Hall of Souls safely returns his father, he will never hand it over. And if his father dies, he will personally deliver the ancient god Jade to the ancient clan, completely ruining their plans. Seeing Xiao Yan's unshakable stance, the deputy realizes his plan has failed. He scoffs at the entire alliance, mocking them for overestimating themselves and daring to stand against the Hall of Souls. Then he turns his threats on the Pill Tower, Flower Sect, and Burning Flame Valley, warning that retaliation will come. Xiao Yan has heard enough. Without wasting another breath, he unleashes spatial power and crushes the projection completely, scattering the black mist into nothingness. The hall erupts into discussions as everyone analyzes the deputy's strength. Based on his aura, even through a projection, he might very well be a powerful member of the Soul Clan, possibly at the level of a 3-star Dou Sheng. Without wasting time, Xiao Yan immediately begins organizing the alliance's next steps. He constructs spatial wormholes to connect their territories, allowing each faction to support one another instantly if the Hall of Souls dares to attack. Hua Yun and the others waste no time. They head back to their sects at once to prepare for whatever may come next. After sending off their allies, Xiao Yan and Yao Lao exchanged a silent look. Both of them knew exactly what this meant. The Central Plains, which had enjoyed peace for so many years, was about to be shaken by a massive storm. With the birth of the Sky Mansion Alliance, the entire balance of the continent had changed forever. And just as expected, the news spread across the Central Plains like a meteor crashing into a calm lake. In an instant, every major force understood that this new alliance wasn't some small coalition, it was a rising superpower with enough resources to stand toe-to-toe with the Hall of Souls. As the news continued to explode across the land, countless sects began rushing toward the Falling Star Pavilion, eager to attach themselves to the alliance's banner. Leaders of various forces traveled day and night, hoping to gain approval to join. But despite this flood of requests, Yao Lao and Xiao Yan remained calm. They understood that this alliance was the foundation for the upcoming war against the Hall of Souls, and a single unstable element could doom everything. Many of these groups were clearly opportunists, hoping to gain benefits without commitment. So the alliance established strict screening procedures. Only after rigorous examination were some forces finally allowed to join. Meanwhile, the spatial wormholes connecting the 4 primary forces were successfully completed. Now, if any one faction was attacked, the others could aid them instantly. Surprisingly, the Hall of Souls did not react with immediate violence. Instead, they remained eerily quiet, as if they were simply watching from the shadows. But no one in the alliance fell for this facade of peace. Instead, they further strengthened their structure by creating a dedicated intelligence network. Its mission was simple yet dangerous: investigate the locations of every Hall of Souls branch across the Central Plains, and even try to locate the mysterious main hall. Within just half a month, the Alliance's efficiency showed its power. They discovered 2 Hall of Souls branches. Xiao Yan's heart burned with rage every time he thought about his father, Xiao Zhan, suffering in their hands. He desperately wanted to destroy these branches immediately. But in the end, he forced himself to remain calm. A full-scale war now would only lead to massive casualties on both sides. What the Alliance needed most was time. Time to grow, time to prepare, time to unleash all of its strength at the right moment. To counter the Soul Palace's vile practice of capturing alchemist souls, the Alliance formed elite patrol teams scattered across their territories. These teams could respond instantly whenever an alchemist sounded a distress signal. Slowly but surely, alchemists throughout the Pill Tower began to feel a growing sense of safety. The Alliance wasn't just a symbolic union, it was already protecting them in real, tangible ways. A month slipped by quietly. During this time, Yao Lao analyzed the Hall of Souls' current silence and concluded that they were likely waiting for something. Specifically, the appearance of the purifying demonic lotus flame 9 months later. That clash would be unimaginably fierce. Before that day came, improving their own strength was absolutely critical. Xiao Yan knew he needed more time to grow stronger. But Yao Lao had also been focusing on Kai Lin. As a 7-colored heaven-swallowing python, Kai Lin could dramatically increase her strength as long as she found a place rich in natural energy. Yao Lao believed he had found the perfect location, the 9 Serene Spring, the sacred ground of the 9 Serene Deep Ground Python tribe. The extreme Yin cold within that ancient spring could temper Kai Lin's body, helping her unlock her potential and possibly evolve into the legendary 9-colored heaven-swallowing python. At the same time, Yao Lao revealed something that stunned Xiao Yan. If Xiao Yan hoped to successfully subdue the purifying demonic lotus flame in the future, the 9 Serene Spring was also a place he must visit. Xiao Yan was taken aback. As a newly advanced Dou Sheng, shouldn't he already be strong enough to subdue any heavenly flame? Yao Lao immediately asked him if he truly believed that simply becoming a Dou Sheng guaranteed victory. Seeing Xiao Yan's confused expression, he patiently explained the truth. The top 3 heavenly flames on the ranking were divine objects unique to the world. Throughout history, countless peak experts had attempted to subdue the purifying demonic lotus flame, yet not a single person had ever succeeded. The realization hit Xiao Yan hard. If so many legendary powerhouses had failed, then his early-stage 1-star Dou Sheng strength was clearly not enough. Yao Lao then took out a medicinal formula he had acquired at great cost, a 9th-grade pill known as the 9 Yin Yellow Spring Pill. If they could inject this pill into the purifying demonic lotus flame during the subjugation process, the pill's extreme Yin and chilling energy would weaken the demon flame significantly, raising their chances of success. But refining this pill required a rare material, spring blood crystal, which could only be found in the deepest part of the 9 Serene Spring. That meant Xiao Yan needed to travel there within the next 9 months, collect the spring blood crystal, and refine the pill before the purifying demonic lotus flame appeared. Yao Lao emphasized once again the terrifying nature of the demon flame. Even its previous owner, the pure lotus demon saint, a man whose strength was at least that of a 9-star Dou Sheng, ultimately died under its backlash. The shock on Xiao Yan's face said everything. Any trace of arrogance vanished instantly. He now fully understood how dangerous this task was and why he absolutely needed the 9 Yin Yellow Spring Pill. Yao Lao described the 9 Serene Spring in detail. It was located deep underground, within the sacred territory of the 9 Serene Deep Ground Python tribe. The spring's water was unimaginably cold, a perfect environment for serpent-type magical beasts to temper their bodies. However, the Yin energy was so intense that even Yao Lao wouldn't dare descend to the bottom of the spring. But Xiao Yan, with his 4 heavenly flames protecting him, should be able to endure the cold, at least long enough to obtain the spring blood crystal. For Kai Lin, this journey was even more valuable. Thanks to the 9-colored primal stone she possessed, evolving within the 9 Serene Spring could skyrocket her strength to unbelievable heights. Xiao Yan also considered the political problem. The 9 Serene Spring was sacred territory. The 9 Serene Deep Ground Python clan would never allow outsiders to wander in freely. But Yao Lao reassured him that with Xiao Yan's current strength, very few in the clan could suppress him. The ancient monsters hidden deep within the tribe wouldn't appear unless absolutely necessary. And if they encountered something they truly couldn't handle, they could simply use the spatial Jade slip. Yao Lao, Ancestor Huayun, and other Sky Mansion Alliance powerhouses would arrive instantly. With the combined strength of the Alliance behind them, there was nothing to fear. Early the next morning, as sunlight broke through the clouds, Xiao Yan set off toward the beast domain. Accompanying him were Kai Lin, the little fairy doctor, and Qing Tan, beginning a brand new journey that would lead them deeper into the mysteries and dangers of the Nine Serene Spring. And that wraps up today's episode. If you enjoyed the video and want me to continue with the next part, then make sure to smash that like button and help me hit 300 likes. I know you guys can do it. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new BTTH episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.